Hey guys, as I was sitting here thinking, right? All right. So I was thinking about a a thing on the earth, money. Like when they make counterfeit bills, you know what I mean? And they gotta get checked to see to see which one is real and which one's fake. It's the same thing. Okay. So this life is about figuring out the fakes from the real. And you know what? The good thing is when you walk in real and you walk in your purpose, you start seeing the counterfeit bills. And the counterfeit bills, and that's beautiful because you are a detective in your own motherfucking movie. So make it fun, you know what I mean? It can be a little painful. I had a little experience, but thank God, God, everything God does is a purpose, you know what I mean? Everything has a purpose. Like God lives within me, but this is just a phase that God used. You know what I mean? I give glory to God because I am one of His. So I'm just a phase, with legs and arms and shit and a mouth. But the make it fun. You know what I mean? Then start studying. I study. In life itself is my university, my college, and then you graduate from your first year to your second year. You know what I mean? And it's like it's beautiful, and you don't get a paper certificate. You get something better. You get that wisdom within. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's painful, and in a different way. But the school of life gives you not a paper certificate, but it gives you wisdom, and then you grow in love, because with wisdom comes a responsibility to be able to love authentically, to get others out of that. You know what I mean? There's a difference between, and I learned this from my bitch, and there's a difference between you know what I mean, a school of life, like between men and between people of God. You know what I mean? Because we're not from here. I always known that, but I don't know. I have always known that. I guess I had to break myself out of that. I had to realize that I'm not from Earth, and I never felt like I belong. A lot of us that are called to do this mission is not gonna look like we think. And I'm talking to myself right now because I'm looking at myself as I'm making the video. I'm not from here, bitch. You're not from here. So I'm gonna tell myself, start accepting that my walk is not your walk, and your walk is not my walk. You know what I mean? So the things that belong in the earth are gonna, they're gonna seem good for the people that belong here. I don't belong here. I never will. So I'm thankful for that. Glory be to God that is within. I'm just a face.